What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello. I don't know, chat. I still don't really feel like with the iTunes transitioning into the next song. Maybe I should just turn it off, because it's not, it doesn't have the same oomph or pizzazz when the song ends and I say hello, because it just sort of fizzles out. It just sort of fizzles out. The music, that is. Anyway, hello. Slightly later. I turned it off on my phone. Well, I actually turned it on in my iTunes. Because I thought I liked it, but I guess you know what? I'm gonna turn it off. Let's see, where in my iTunes can I turn it off? Play, and then fade into each other. I'm just gonna turn it off. There we go. Now, the reason that I think the reason that I liked it is that sometimes, you know, songs have like a silent beginning, and then it was like quiet for a couple of seconds. Speaking of Apple Music, I still don't really I still haven't been able to convert Peter into Apple Music, because we still haven't been able to get our AirPlay to work on our Sonos. And that's the deal breaker at the moment. That's the deal breaker, that we don't have AirPlay on Sonos. What's not a deal breaker is me saying good evening, everyone, good evening, and good time zone to all of you. How's everyone doing today? My name is MrJordilicious. Welcome to the stream on this Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. January 28th, chat. Only 3 more days in the first month of the year. Only 3 more days. Yeah, so I talked about this before. I want to transition into Apple Music. But we got a 3-month trial period, and I tried to convert Peter into using it, but somehow we can't get our Sonos, we can't get AirPlay to work. I've tried so many things. I've narrowed it down into what potentially could be the issue, according to many Google searches, conversations with the Sonos chat AI bot, which I have to say is actually quite decent. It's not the surround setup, I feel. I think it has something to do with the Google Home, Google Wi-Fi system that we use. I'm not sure why, but that's the only reasonable explanation that I can find. Which I still am not really, satisfied with that's the reason, because I can use AirPlay to, like, Apple TV. That works. It's only AirPlay to Sonos that doesn't work. But I've tried so many things. I've tried connecting it via, like, Ethernet to the Google Wi-Fi pod thing. I've tried disabling Wi-Fi. I tried, taking away the surround sound speakers. I tried, like, disabling those. I tried, like, disabling IPv6 in the Google Wi-Fi. I tried, like, so many things. I disabled one of the Google Wi-Fi pods so that it, had to connect to, the one that, like, the one that's connected to our modem. Nothing works. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel that I'm gonna, like, still send an email to, like, Sonos and be like, hey, it doesn't work. What gives? What do I do? Because Google, like, I tried Googling it. That's not really, giving me much. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Okay, listen, I don't believe in using ChatGPT for stuff like that. For, like, personally, like, at work, I use Copilot all the time for, like, questions. But I don't believe in, like, using ChatGPT for something like this. Because I'm like, I know how to use Google. I know how to phrase a question. I don't want to, like, ChatGPT this, but maybe ChatGPT can give me, like, a step-by-step thing that I can try. Although, most of the time, those step-by-step things that ChatGPT gives, where it's like, go into the settings of this and this app and find this setting. Usually those settings never exist. Like, they don't exist. It's like, okay, well, I like what you're saying, but I can't find the setting. It's not there. I'm using the app. I'm going to, like, the menu that you tell me to go to, but then that specific setting, it doesn't exist. That happens so often. So I'm like, never mind. ChatGPT doesn't know everything. My parents also have a setup with 2 Sonos, and there it works without issue. Yeah, so I, like, it should work. The only thing that I heard that doesn't work is, like, it doesn't like play to the surround speakers, but, like, our play bar, that should still work over AirPlay, but it just doesn't. It also makes up settings sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like, last week or, like, a couple of weeks ago at work, I used Copilot for because I had an issue with, like, one of our clients, and they had, like, an issue with their Wi-Fi, and I couldn't fix it, or I couldn't find, like, how to fix it. So I asked Copilot, like, hey, this is the issue that I have. How do I fix it? And most of the times, like, if it's things in, like, the Microsoft 365 admin or like, Exchange, like, those things, usually those kind of work. But as soon as Copilot is, like, telling me to go into settings of, like, applications, then usually that's where it goes wrong, because then Copilot just makes up settings. It's like, oh yeah, go to the setting for, like, this and this, and I'm like, well, it literally does not exist. I think I even uploaded a screenshot of the menu that Copilot told me that I had to find the setting in. And I was like, look, this is the menu that I see. The setting is not there. I can't find it. It doesn't exist. And still, they keep saying, like, no, it's there. You should use it. It's there. Like, Copilot gaslighting me. AI gaslighting me. I hate it. Hey, Mr. Wonderful Datura, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hello. How are you guys doing? Welcome on this cold Wednesday, chat. It's so cold. I turned on the heating today. Like, we try to be sparse with the heating because gas prices are insane. But it was so cold. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here with my hands freezing and dying of cold. I'm just gonna turn on the heating for like an evening. I love AI for things like that, it saves me the trouble of having to go through 10 websites to find a solution. Yeah, exactly. Like, personally, I try to not use it for stuff like that because I'm like, you know, I don't want to rely too much on it because I know how to use Google and I know, like, my way around, like, you know, menus or settings. But at work, I use it all the time because, well, not all the time, but if something is slightly more complicated or I've never done it before, I'm like, well, I might as well ask Copilot, because then, you know, it will just give me a step-by-step program instead of indeed trying to go through like 10 websites with like ads and pop-ups and like, you know, if you want to read how to do that, click to this article. I'm like, no, I just want to read how to do that on this page. That's what Google told me to go to. So yeah, no, that yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's why AI for troubleshooting is, well, shit. I mean, well, like I said, it works. Like I've used, for instance, like I don't know how to, like at work we use a lot of like PowerShell because that's, don't ask me what PowerShell is. I sometimes call it Power's Hell because it's the worst and I hate it. But sometimes, you know, like Microsoft wants you to do things in PowerShell because they don't have a GUI for like all things that you can do, which I don't know why, because I'm like, why not make, you know, your entire admin for like all the Microsoft 365 things is entirely, you know, it's so convoluted. It makes no sense. Nothing looks alike. Why not make a setting that I can just turn on and off? No, I have to go into PowerShell. And then I have to like, you know, run a script in order to like turn a setting on or off. And then it's like hidden somewhere. I hate it, but I have to use it. So then I go to Copilot. I'm like, hey, I want to do this and that in PowerShell. Can you give me a quick, like, super short script? And usually those kind of work. Like, I always have to, like, check it and test it a little bit, but usually those work. So I have to give credit where credit is due, I guess. And when you say that settings don't exist, then it says, yes, yes, you are. That setting does not exist. You need to do this, and then you do that, it doesn't work, and then it refers to the non-existent side. Yeah, like AI is like, you're absolutely right, yeah, I was wrong, you should do this. Yeah, that also doesn't work, and then it just goes back to its original thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to lose my Google skills that quickly. No fair, that's true. Well, I mean, it's funny, I had this conversation with Peter the other day. Peter, my husband, he is very much like, we were watching TV. And I don't know exactly what like the topic was. We were watching TV, we were watching like a TV show, and I don't know, like I said something like, oh, I wonder if this and this actor, if they, you know, were in this and this movie, something like that. Like something very simple, something that you can just go on Google and say, is insert actor name featured in movie, you know, insert name here. Like it's a super simple Google query, right? Like, you know, nothing special. And Peter was like, oh yeah, let me ask ChatGPT. And I was like, wait, what? Wait, what? You're gonna ask ChatGPT a question that you can just type into Google. And look, I don't judge people, right? Like people should do what they want. But then, like the next day, I had like a bit of a conversation with him where I was like, hey, listen, I don't want to sound like a boomer, and you do you. I just want to say, like, don't, you know, rely on AI for everything, because I don't know. I still feel that there will be a time, maybe it's naive, I don't know, but I feel there will be a time where this AI bubble is gonna burst, and like, you know, OpenAI and those AI companies, they're gonna, like, you know, drain money and they're gonna lose money and they're gonna go bankrupt. And if you kind of rely on it too much, then once it goes away, then what do you do? What are you gonna do? But I was like, hey, if you want to use it, that's fine. But like, for instance, Peter also doesn't know his way around, like, you know, the Windows settings. Like the other day he had an issue and I was like, well, you know, have you tried, you know, going into the settings? He was like, yeah, I don't know, like it's I don't know where to look for it, and I don't want to do it, and it just doesn't work and it's stupid. And I was like, and then he goes like, and I'm just going to go to ChatGPT and I'm just going to ask how to do this. And I was like, what? Wait, if you just take a little bit of time, go into the Windows settings. And he was like, yeah, I don't know where to look. I said, okay, well, in the Windows settings, there's a search bar. And I don't know, like, I think it was something with his Wi-Fi or something, but... And I said, like, I literally, the problem that he had, I typed into the search bar, and the setting that, you know, that was related to that problem, it popped up. I was like, look, if you just did this, then you found it. And he was like, yeah, but then ChatGPT just tells me what to do. I was like, yeah, it does, but then you don't learn anything. And then you kind of sort of become a sheep to the machine. And if you just take a little bit of extra time and delve into it yourself, then you learn something. And then next time you're like, oh, wait, I did that last time. I know where it is. So yeah. Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not one that's sort of like anti-AI, or like I'm not someone that's like, you know, goes on a soapbox and goes like, wait, no, tada. That goes on a soapbox and goes like, you know, telling you what you can and cannot do. But I don't know, I just wanted Peter to like learn something and like to try something instead of, you know, not knowing how to do it. Also, Pub Rex. Thanks so much for that cheeky sub. Hello, how are you? How are you? Streamer, friend extraordinaire. Friend of the stream, friend of me. Good friend Pub Rex. Check them out. Go check them out. It's a link in chat. Wait, let me give you a proper shout out, like the one that shows on screen. There we go. I always wait, what do I have? Reply. Wait, can I? Wait, I'm gonna try something. In my streamer bot chat, I have a ban button and I have a shout out button, and I always fear that I accidentally ban someone instead of shouting them out. But I don't think I can move the ban one. Like, I kind of wish that I could sort of add a like a "Are you sure?" But I don't think I can do that. No, I don't think I can do that. Anyway, Rex, thanks so much for the sub. How are you? Welcome in. He's gonna ban me, OMG. Yeah, no, I won't. PowerShell is like a fake command line interface these days. Yeah, I hate it. And it took me so long. Okay, chat, it took me so long. So at work, we have like a remote monitoring tool that we can use to remotely, you know, take control of people's computer. You know, like think TeamViewer, but like, you know, way more advanced and convoluted, but that's neither here nor there. But also, without people knowing, we can also do things on their computer. We can like, you know, check the files, and we can do all kinds of things on people's computer without them knowing. One of the things is we can use their command prompt thing. Like, you know, if you type in CMD in Windows, we can do that. So sometimes, you know, if people have issues, I just go into their laptop, I go into their command, and I type a few commands, and then, like, you know, it's fixed without me having to call them, without me having to bother them. You know, I can just fix it. But then one time I had to do something in that command line, but I had to use PowerShell, but there was no button for PowerShell to, like, you know, initiate. So I was like, yeah, well, I can't do that. I need to log onto their PC and then open PowerShell from there. And then it took me so long, and then a colleague said, but wait, in command line, you can just type in PowerShell, and then it switches over. I was like, wait, what? And I did that, and I was like, oh, it's that easy. I felt so stupid that I didn't know that. I think it will not go away, but yes, I think the bubble will burst someday. Yeah, I actually read this article that, like, literally OpenAI is, like, losing millions. They're not, like, you know, making money, they're, like, losing millions. And projected is that if they keep going like this, by 2030, OpenAI will be bankrupt. And I'm sure, like, I'm not saying, like, yes, that's gonna happen, but I do feel that, you know, AI is sort of like, it's kind of like Bitcoin, right? Like, Bitcoin was going up, and then the bubble kind of bursted, and now it's sort of like stabilized again, I guess. I think that's gonna happen with AI too. Like, it's gonna grow exponentially, and then the bubble will burst, and then it will sort of, like, you know, sizzle and sort of plateau. The problem is AI is no concept of, I don't know, because of how they work. Google if you can AI. Google if you can AI is such a waste of resources, especially if a ChatGPT prompt takes 10 to 15 times the energy of a Google and has failure rate that is not good. Yeah. And also, don't hate on Peter. Like, even though I told you guys that he, like, you know, he doesn't use ChatGPT for everything, but, like, don't go like, oh, Peter is an asshole because he uses ChatGPT. Like, you know, he's allowed to do that. I'm just trying to teach him, like, hey, maybe take Just 2 extra minutes and do the Google search yourself. I'm good, how's you? Yeah, I'm good too. I'm good too. You don't want to know how much I Googled for an issue, and then I found a forum topic where I asked the same question more than a year ago. Oh, wait, you found your own forum topic? That's really funny. That's actually very funny. Microsoft is also horrible at making settings easy to work with. Lots of stuff is atomized into different subsettings or somewhere completely unintuitive. Yeah. And I have to say, like, I know people give Apple shit for, like, so many things, but I have to say, like, settings in Apple, in, like, iOS and iPhone, I find them so easy to find. Like iOS, I still find, and like, you know, Mac and iOS, I feel that they are still one of the most user-friendly OSs. And I know people, like, you know, are gonna hate me for saying that, but I don't know. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Why don't I just ask AI how to make money? So stupid. Yeah, exactly. Why not? Wait, I wanted to say something, but crap, I lost it. Oh yeah, I talked about this on stream before. I saw a little while ago, I saw on Twitter, someone, so you guys know like Philips Hue lights, right? And like smart lighting that you can control from your phone. And then like if you have an iPhone, but I'm sure like Android has something similar where you have like, you know, your home app, and then you have all your lights and your accessories, you have them all in there. And then you can like, you know, easily control them from your phone. It's like super simple. You know, like on my phone, I swipe down and I have like the control center. There are my lights. I can turn them on, off. Super simple. And even then, if you don't have that, you have like the Philips Hue app. You open that up, you can turn on your lights. Again, super simple. Then a little while ago, I saw someone on Twitter that posted a video where they were like super proud that they connected their Philips Hue lights into ChatGPT. I was like, okay. I'm not sure why, but you know, I'm intrigued. So I watched the video. Where they explained like, you know, what they could do. And how it worked is that they opened the ChatGPT app on their phone. In the ChatGPT app, they typed in, turn on the lights in my living room. And then they had to wait for ChatGPT to like, you know, read the prompt, and then it enabled the lights in the living room. And that's it. And I was like, wait a minute. You made a ChatGPT integration that theoretically takes more steps to turn on the lights, and, you know, people are going wild over this. I was genuinely confused. I was like, wait, why are all the comments going like, oh, that's so amazing, that's so cool, that's awesome? I was like, wait, it takes more time to, you know, open ChatGPT, literally type in a prompt, because he didn't use the voice thing. He typed in the prompt to turn on the lights, and I don't know, I just didn't get it. I was like, wait, why not just swipe down, turn on your lights? Like, that takes me 2 seconds. And people were going crazy. I was like, wait, what did I miss? What did I miss that we like, you know, we celebrate using AI, even though it takes longer to use AI than to just do it the normal way. I didn't get it. And again, I'm not hating. I just genuinely didn't get it. I'm not hating on people using it. I will tell them the info and that's it. People are creatures of habits and easy wins, especially since the AI doesn't shame you or talks you or talks don't use, so you don't feel stupid about asking stuff. But also makes you not do any critical thinking anymore, which also makes idiots reinforce their stance, which is great. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that Peter does that. Like, Peter still does critical thinking, and like, you know, we've all heard about the Google AI glue on pizza story, right? Where someone asked like Google AI, like, hey, can I put glue on my pizza? Something like that. And they were like, yeah, sure. You know, glue on pizza is totally safe. And then they did that, and, you know, people believed it. Peter was not like that. He wouldn't just be like, oh, okay, well, this sounds weird, but, you know, AI is telling me to do that, so let's just do it. But yeah, no, some people, they just blatantly believe everything. And I think the worst thing with AI is that I genuinely don't know what I can believe on the internet anymore. Like, genuinely. Sometimes I see something and I'm like, I'm not sure if this is real or if this is like fake. And that's the thing that I hate the absolute most. Like, I see a video of, like, you know, a new game, or like a trailer of a movie, or something in the news, or like anything like that, and I'm like, okay, the account seems, you know, like credible. They don't just post, like, you know, shady stuff. And I'm like, I'm genuinely not sure if this is true or not. And I really hate that, because I don't know, like, I'm just not sure what I can believe. And like, before I used to be, you know, I used to go to friends and I was like, hey, did you see that, you know, this game is gonna release and this feature is gonna be in it? Like, you know, I would be excited about something that I saw online. But nowadays I'm like, oh yeah, I saw something that I think this friend might like, but I'm not sure if it's actually real or if it's just, like, you know, an AI hoax. So I'm not gonna tell them, because I don't want to look stupid. You know, I don't want to go to someone and be like, hey, did you see this cool thing? And then it turned out that this cool thing never existed. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I genuinely hate how you can't trust things on the internet anymore. Like, even less than you could before. I did see a video of someone adding a phone number. So he was able to call the AI on his home server to ask it to turn off the lights. Wait, so he was away? Okay, well, that's kind of funny. But also, you know, if your lights are connected to the internet, then you can just do that from your phone. But okay, well, that's kind of funny. But also, that's just like a funny gimmick, but still kind of stupid. Also, chat, with the whole AI sort of, like, you know, burst and things happening, who remembers that video that Google did a couple of years ago where they had AI make, like, a reservation at, like, a hotel or, like, at a barber salon? Who remembers that video? Whatever happened to that? Why? Where is this feature? Why do we not have this feature? Why can I not tell my phone, like, hey, call the nearest barber salon and make me an appointment for Friday, and then, you know, they take care of that? Why where's this feature? Because that was something that I thought, okay, well, that's genuinely useful, but, you know, they made that video, the internet went wild, and now people use AI to make stupid meme videos. What's up with that? I'm just so tired of AI, and it's just getting worse and worse since it's unavoidable now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I use it as well at work, like Copilot and ChatGPT. I use it as well, but you know, only to make my life easier, not to, you know, make myself more stupid. But, you know, like I said, if I really don't know how to do something, I might ask it how this works. But I just hate how companies, they sort of force AI into things. Like, sometimes you have this tool, whatever it is, like this website or like a tool or like a program is like, yeah, we now have AI. I'm like, but why? I don't need AI. AI has no need in this tool. You don't have to force it in. You know, this tool was perfectly fine without a useless AI feature into it. The truth doesn't really matter anymore anyway. People just believe what they want to believe, not to question their beliefs. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Honestly, I've said this before. I still believe that, you know, we are living in, like, a matrix. It might not be called the Matrix, but I still think that, you know, the entire world is like a simulation, because I don't know, like the last year and a half, 2 years, so many, like, crazy things have happened, and they just keep on happening. Like, nobody does anything about it. I'm like, wait, how? And I truly believe that that's just, you know, people that control the Matrix. That's just them throwing, like, maybe COVID was like the first one. Maybe they were like, okay, you know what? Let's throw in like a curveball. You know, let's throw in COVID and see how people respond. And, you know, like, the entire world, they kind of responded in you know, like a kind of a good way, I guess, in a way. And then they were like, okay. Let's do even a bigger curveball. Let's give them President Trump once again, and we're gonna make him do all these crazy things. Let's see what they do. And now people just accept it. And it's like, the people that control the Matrix are like, wait, how can we get away with this? How much more crazy things can we do before people start to notice? Because I don't know. I don't know how else to explain all the weird things that are going on in the world that just keep on happening. Like everything that's happening in the US, in like politics, everything that Donald Trump does, I'm like, how is nobody stopping him? How can he say these things like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take over Greenland, and people are just complying with it? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Like, the last time I checked, the US is not like, you know, North Korea. Because then I get it. Like, you know, if the US was North Korea, I'm like, okay, yeah, now I get it. But that's not the case. They have access to the internet. They have access to, you know, like, people with different opinions. Why? How? I just don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. But yeah. Yeah. Let's yeah. Let's not go there. So like a god? Yeah, like, I don't know, like the people that control the Matrix, they're like sort of like a god, and they're just sort of programming in these weird things just to see if anyone notices. You know, they just want to be noticed, but nobody notices because people are like accepting it, apparently. AI companies, we need to make money. This is a solution to all problems. It has no case for us. It doesn't work well. Current tools work fine. Well, this can do everything, so fuck that. Yeah. Like at work we use Jira, which is like a ticketing system, I guess. Kind of convoluted. It's not great, but you know, my company has used it for, I don't know, like for a million years, so I don't think they like want to transition to anything else, which I get, you know, like, I mean, I get that. But they also recently introduced AI, and I'm like, I don't need AI. I don't need you to highlight certain words in tickets because then I can see what they mean. I don't need that. If I want to know what a certain thing means, I just Google, what does this mean? I don't need you to highlight random words or make summaries of tickets because I'll just read the ticket. Then I know what people did. So yeah. Anyway, how is everyone doing, chat? After that little soapbox rant, how is everyone doing today? On this this cold Wednesday. My employer wanted to respond to tickets by AI. Yeah, luckily we there's no talk about that at my company yet, because then, you know, my job would probably be obsolete, because if they're just gonna have AI talk to clients and respond to their tickets, then what am I gonna do? Check if the AI did a good job. that would make my work a lot less fun. Like, okay, well, I don't have anything to do. Oh wait, AI just closed the ticket. Well, let's see if they actually solved the problem or not. Oh yeah, they did. Well, perfect. You know, 1 point to them. Or, well, most likely they didn't, and then I still have to clean up all the messes. Anyway, today we're gonna continue with some more, Cult of the Lamb. Speaking of cults, you know, like, you know, we just talked about the Matrix and how people just take things for granted. Speaking of cults, we're gonna play Cult of the Lamb. That was a very unplanned segue. We're all just gonna become prompt artists. Yes. How to write a good prompt. One thing that I do like, though, is I saw a TikTok video the other day about, I think it was about ChatGPT and like how to make it sound more human. And this person was like, yeah, if you type in this specific prompt in the instructions, then ChatGPT will sound more human and it will never do this and that. And then he ended the video with, so comment with prompt and I will send you the prompt in DMs. And I hate that trend on TikTok. It's like, I don't want to comment so you get more engagement for you to send me something that you offer for free. I don't want to do that. So someone in the comments, I guess they actually did comment prompt and they got the thing and then they just posted the thing in the comments, and I was like, oh, you know what, this person deserves a medal for like cheating the system and like not, you know, like not playing along with it. I was like, yeah, good for you, you deserve a medal. You basically just, you know, you just give the solution in a comment instead of, you know, forcing other people to comment and engaging. I mean, users don't even use basic troubleshooting guides. AI finding a solution to problems. Program fails, please fix. AI, I deleted the program, it doesn't fail anymore. The other day, I've had this a couple of times now, and I'm actually kind of surprised with how little people know. The other day I had someone call, and they said their password didn't work. They wanted to log into their laptop, and they said, my password doesn't work. And I was like, okay, well, did you change it? Yeah, no, I changed it a little while ago, but it used to work, and now it doesn't work. And I was like, okay, well, I don't truly believe that, but whatever. And then they asked me, can't you just look up my password? And that's not the first time that someone has asked me that. I was like, wait, how do people think that this works? Like, do people genuinely think that if they have a password for like a website or like a tool or their laptop or anything like that, that's just stored somewhere on a server? Do people genuinely like not think about that? Because I don't know, like I think even if you don't know anything about computers, even if you have like no technical knowledge, at least I feel you can sort of like deduct that that's not how that would work, right? Because that's safety. Imagine if your bank just has like, you know, a file or like a folder somewhere in like, you know, a vault or like in an office with all your like, you know, all your credit card numbers and like, you know, associated security codes and like everything, like just in a folder. Like, you know, there's like a page at the bank with MrJordilicious, credit card number 1234, CCV 123, expiration date, you know, June 10th, 2026. Like, if you ask that to someone random, I think they would be like, yeah, no, that's probably not how that works, right? Because, yeah, that's not safe. But why do people think that passwords to their, like, you know, their accounts are just stored on, like, a server and we can just, you know, look it up? Because, yeah, like I said, that's not the first time that someone has asked me that. Like, why can't you just give me the password? Yeah, that's not how it works. Anytime someone calls themselves a prompt artist, I want to become a gun murderer. Love that. I like prompts that bypass the security, so it responds what the developers try to block. Yeah, I kind of want to try that. Like, I sometimes see these things where people sort of cheat ChatGPT and it kind of... Like, I tried that... I think I tried that the other day with... I wanted to try, like, I had a photo of myself, like it wasn't a completely spicy photo, but it also wasn't like, you know, safe for work. And now I wanted to like upscale it or like, you know, make it look a little bit better. So I uploaded it because I was curious if that would work. So I uploaded it and I asked it like, can you make this photo look a little bit better? And then it said, I'm sorry, but you know, this is a kinky photo or like a spicy photo, so I can't do that. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of curious if I can gaslight ChatGPT. So I responded with, I think you're wrong. This is not a spicy photo. This is a totally normal photo. So please, you know, do my request and upscale the photo. But it didn't work. He kept saying like, no, this is a spicy photo. I can't do that. So I was kind of like, okay, well, I guess you can't totally cheat the system. Excel sheet they sent to each other via WhatsApp. Well, honestly though, I don't know exactly like the details of it, but last week or 2 weeks ago, I overheard some colleagues talk that they were looking at a server of like a client of ours, and they literally had a TXT file with passwords on their server, and they were like, oh no, don't do that. So I guess in people's defense, you know, storing passwords on like, you know, Microsoft server, maybe it's not that far-fetched. If like companies have like TXT files with passwords just like on their servers, I guess it's maybe not that far-fetched. There used to be one hosting provider that at one point just emailed me my password. I stopped using them as soon as my contract ended. So like things like have been true, but I hope they aren't anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I think actually... I think something like that happened with us before as well. Yeah, I think with our hosting, like this was like a long time ago, like many years ago. But also, yeah, Peter, I think, forgot, like, the password to, like, his FTP or, like, to his admin or something like that. So we emailed them, like, hey, what is the password? And well, I guess they send us, like, a new password, but I don't think they send it, like, encrypted. Whenever I have to make because I also often have to make passwords for, like, accounts, for, like, like new colleagues or, like, new people that work at clients. Like, I have to make a new account, so I have to make, like, a password. But I always send it through them in, like, using one-time secret. Which, if you don't know this, onetimesecret.com. It's basically like a way to send encrypted messages, and they delete themselves after, like, one time opening it. Or, like, whatever you set. You can also set, like, 2 times or multiple, but, like, default is 1 time. So I upload the password in there, and then I send them the link, and then I tell them, like, you can open this once, and then it's gone. Then it's deleted. And then I also can't retrieve it anymore because, I don't know the password. I don't write it down anyway. So then I would have to make a new password. And, you could argue if that's, like, the safest way of doing things. But I feel that it's at least safer than just plain text pasting it into a Jira ticket. And I never type in... I only email them, like, literally the password. Not, like, the text, this is your password. Like, only literally the password. And I never combine that with... like, their account details. So that even if, someone can read the password, then they have no idea what this is a password for. Because, yeah, there's no way of telling. And also when we make new accounts, we have, like, a tool that, like, we have several tools to make new accounts, but one of them is like an automated system where we get, like, the personal email and the personal phone number of the new person that's going to work there, and then we email them, I believe, the login information, and we text them via SMS. We text them the password, so at least it's also separated. Which, there's no like 100% safe way to handle passwords and send passwords to people. But I think out of, like, methods available, I think this is one of the better ones. Good password protection should be one way. The password is set, it gets encrypted, and only the encrypted version is ever sent and stored on the server. And only the plain text, which will always result in the same encrypted text if correct. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And that's why, like I said, that's why, like, when I send it to people, I use one-time password, because then it's encrypted, and then the other person can open it, and then after opening it, it gets deleted again. At least that's what they say, like, and I have to believe that this is a company that actually does that, because many IT people use them. So I have to believe that they are actually, not secretly storing all the information somewhere on a server. And then for creating passwords, we use and this is a site that I wanna show you guys, and that I also highly encourage. If you wanna create a password and you wanna have, like, a safe password, use this site, because it's fun, it's cute. Period. It's fun and it's cute. It's called dinopass.com, and, like, look how cute that is. It's a dinosaur that makes a password for you. Isn't that, like, adorable? I love that. So whenever I have to create a password for, like, a new account for a client, I always use DinoPass because it's cute and it's safe. And you can, there's, like, advanced settings. You can have, like, more characters and, like, symbols, and, have, like, crazy long, super hard to memorize passwords. But it's cute. It's a dinosaur that makes password. How cute is that? I mean, sure, you can go to, make me a boring password generator.com, but that's no fun. But now every time I have to create a password, I see a cute dinosaur that tells me, hey, this is your password. And then it says, sure, no problem. Like, I don't know. I think that's cute. So use that for what it's worth. You wouldn't have to do that. You could just force them to change the password after the logon. Yeah, no, we always do that as well. But then we still have to send them the initial password, because otherwise they can't log in. So we still send them the initial password, and then afterwards they have to change it after logon. I always use 1Password to generate... Yeah, well, if for personal use as well, yeah, I also have 1Password for, like, my private stuff. And at work we use Passportal, which is also like, you know, a password manager. But you know, when I make a new account for a client, it's not, we don't save it. We don't save their account. So I just need to quickly make a new password and then send it to them. So I just use DinoPass because it's cute. And you can't tell me otherwise. Because it is cute. What also is cute is our sheep from Cult of the Lamb. Okay, chat. If I was a bigger YouTuber, if I was like, you know, a big influencer YouTuber, I think, I don't want to like pat myself on the back, but I think I would be pretty good at making very lame, but therefore kind of funny segues into my sponsors segment. Like, you know, I always like it when content creators, when they have like a sponsor, they have like a sort of lame segue into their sponsor. And it's like, okay, you know, this was kind of bad, but that makes it kind of good. And I think I would do the same thing. You know, I would be like, oh man, I really need to pee. I need to use the bathroom. Which is funny, because if you don't feel safe, then maybe use this product by our channel sponsor today. Puppy pads. For when you have leaking problems, go use puppy pads by puppypads.com. You know, something like that. Something like that. But then I would think about it a little bit harder, but that was just like an example.
Hey, you.
Also, where's my game?
Awesome. Thank you for the sub.
A Woo D Dog 1,234,321.
1,032. Wait, 1,020. No, I can't do that. Hey! Hey, D-Dog! Hello, hello! Thanks so much for the resub for 13 months! Oh no, the unlucky number, 13 months! Not just that.
Cheeky, cheeky.
Well, that was a cheeky sub. D-Dog, hello, welcome in. How are you? Thanks so much for the resub. I can appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Worst thing that happened to cybersecurity is the suggested change password every X weeks, months. People get lazy, make easier passwords and less secure. Yeah. Yeah, some of our clients, they still do that. But we, like, the company, I've never changed my password for my laptop after logging in. Maybe I shouldn't, like, broadcast that, but, yeah. And also what happens is some of our clients, they are, like, you know, kind of old. So they use a on-premise server. But what happens is that people change their password, but then they're not like logged into the company network, and they're also not logged into like a VPN. So then the password sort of gets changed in like, you know, Outlook, like the cloud stuff, but on their laptop it does not. So then they log off, and then they try to log in again, but because they have no line of sight to the DC, the password doesn't actually get changed. And then they call us and it's like, my password doesn't work. And I'm like, yeah, are you connected to the company network? No, I'm not. I'm working from home. Yeah, that's the issue, stupid. You shouldn't have changed your password. Yeah, but it told me to do that. Well, yeah, you're fucked. I don't know what to tell you. Doing good, how are you? Yeah, I'm also doing good, D-Doc. I'm also doing good. Thank you for the cake, by the way. Thank you for the cake or the pie. I use passkeys where I can. Yeah, I need to look into passkeys because I'm not really sure how they work. Because I keep getting these prompts in like 1Password at like certain sites. It's like, hey, you want to set up a passkey? And I'm like, I don't know, do I? Because I'm not really sure how passkeys work and if they are more secure. I need to look into that. Because the other day I wanted to log into Apple Music on my work laptop. So I log into my Apple account and it's like, do you want to set up a passkey? And I was like, okay, yeah, maybe, because then I don't have to like open my password manager, type in the long password and do all that. But then I had to scan a QR code on my laptop. I was like, yeah, I don't want to link it to my work laptop. I just want to log into it on my work laptop, but I don't want it to be linked in any way. So yeah, I'm not sure how that works yet. I need to look into that. Hey, the Marmalizer, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. I have a passkey on my Amazon account. Yeah, I don't think I use it anywhere yet. But apparently it's like the new sort of like gold standard in password safety. I think the only passkey I have is my thumbprint. If I log in online on my computer, my phone lights up asking for my fingerprint and it logs into the computer. Oh, okay, well that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I just use MFA on like most sites and 1Password for like a secure password. I haven't set up any passkeys yet. But maybe I should. Maybe that would be a good thing. Oh yeah, we couldn't do anything anymore because we couldn't unlock stuff, which I kind of hate. I forgot about that. Also, why are things so quiet? Are things quiet for you guys, chat? I feel like audio is really quiet. I'm not sure if it's like a thing on my PC. Wait, let me check my Windows settings. Maybe my volume is like weird. No, it's not. Huh. Then I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm using earbuds. All right. What were we doing last time? I think we wanted to go on a crusade somewhere. To get some more to get some more followers, because I accidentally killed half of my followers last stream. That was a bit of an oopsie. Also, Bleep, thank you for the contribution to the totem. Yeah, I accidentally killed half of my followers last stream. That was a mistake. That I learned from. I learned from my mistakes. But yeah, now I need to sort of get more people in, because our cult is kind of has thinned out a little bit. So let's see if I can already revive someone. I don't think I can. Oh wait, actually I can. Ritual of Resurrection. All right, let's first do a sermon. Let's call everyone in here for a sermon. Then I can I can do a ritual. Game's a little quiet versus you, but it's not in Yeah, I don't know what's going on, because my my mixer is set to like what it's normally at, so I don't really understand. Let's see, what do I still have? Blunderbuss Mastery, Gauntlets. Oh, you know what? I kind of use Gauntlets more, so let's do that. Boom. Alright, while I have you guys all here, let's revive someone from the dead again. We are gonna revive... Let's see, last time we did Thordula, I think. So I think this time we're gonna revive either Tom or... no, not Jewel, no. Yeah, Preacher or Tom. Let's go with Preacher first, because they were Thordula's spouse. I'm not sure if they're gonna get married again, if they're like... if their relationship stays the same after Resurrection. I need to edit that clip. That clip that I think Bleep made from me killing my entire cult. I need to edit that clip and post it on like, you know, shorts. I was thinking about getting a new domain and using that for like, I kind of wanted to try, I kind of was thinking about maybe sort of like separating some of my socials. Because I'm kind of like open about like, you know, kinky stuff also on most of my socials. And I was kind of thinking about maybe separating some things. I'm not sure how though, because I also don't want to have like, you know, a million accounts. And like, you know, a streamer account and a kinky account and like a puppy account and like, you know, a vanilla. I don't want to do that. So I'm kind of thinking about like maybe how I can sort of separate certain things. And also I'm still thinking about setting up like I still have like a project that I kind of am passionate about that I want to somehow try and set up, but I'm not sure how yet, and I'm not sure like how to do it. But I was looking into like maybe getting a domain for like either that project or like for my separated like, you know, social medias. And I want to get a .dog domain. However, I found a site where you can get them relatively cheap. But I think that site is kind of scammy, because then the first year it's like $5. And then like the year after that it's like, you know, $60. But they don't really show you that. You like need to go in deeper and like add it to your cart and like almost check out, and then that's when you see that. That's when you see like, oh wait, only the first year is super cheap, and then after that it gets like crazy expensive. But I think like, you know, those kind of domains like .dog or .gay or .gg, I think those are all like always super expensive. This TurboTax ad was a solid 2 minutes long and K-pop theme for some reason. Yeah, we don't do TurboTax in the Netherlands, but I hear them quite often in like, you know, US, like, you know, advertisements and stuff. It's like storage unit pricing. First month is $5, second is 100. Yeah. When I think about a project, I register the domain, then a few years later I have to cancel the domains because I don't use them. Oh no, Hibake has died from the rot. Well, we knew that was gonna happen because, yeah, that was a rot creature. Hey, Cabs, hello, how are you? Do you have Femboy? Wait, do you mean a Femboy domain, or what do you mean? I don't have a Femboy domain. Oh, do you have Femboy tax? Oh, I didn't see tax. My chat thing cut it off. Wait, what's Femboy tax? Oh, let's see. This one is full. This one we can still add someone in. Leader, it's getting too relaxed around here. We need to encourage the others to develop spiritual strength and learn to resist temptation. Let us be tested with a fast. Okay, sure, yeah. If you want that, I guess we can do that. That's a classic scam with domains. Usually, if you see the standard price and they do a price way lower, they are going to scam you sooner or later. Mostly after a few years, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, because I went to, like, you know, my current domain, or my current, like, hosting provider, they didn't have a .dog domain, so I couldn't register with them. So I went to look at GoDaddy, but GoDaddy already said, like, you know, yeah, it's $50 a year. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of expensive, so never mind. Then I went to, I think it was namecheap.com, which I've never heard of, but, you know, I looked it up and it looked kind of, you know, like, genuine. And it was indeed, you know, pretty cheap. I was like, oh yeah, that's actually pretty cheap. But then when I tried to add it to my cards, they said like, yeah, you want to register for 1 year or 2 years or 10 years. I was like, okay, let's do 2 years. And then it went from like $5 to like $60. And I thought, that's not how that works. You get a tax break for every femboy you're friends with. Oh, is that so? I'm not sure how many femboys I'm friends with, to be honest. I don't necessarily know who like identifies as femboy or who just, you know, has their own style and just identifies as, hey, I'm just myself. At least GoDaddy didn't lie. Yeah, no, true. Yeah, no, GoDaddy did not lie. They just were expensive. All right, let's see. Why are things so messy? What have people done in my cult? Things are like super messy. All right, I think we can. I think we're good. We can go on a crusade. Yeah, we can't. Oh, we actually can get these. Okay, nice. Wait, why can't I? Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't do that because this is kind of. I feel this is kind of a flaw. I can't get any more divine inspiration because I already unlocked everything that I can so far. I registered my first name at name 0. It was free. A year later, they asked a lot of money and they registered for 2 years, but it was in the domain contact information, so I just transferred the domain. Oh. Half a spirit heart for the next crusade. Yeah, domains are kind of, domains are still kind of, like a mystery to me. Like domains and hosting and all that. Like I know a little bit of how it works, but also not really enough to like properly know like how all those things kind of operate and how it all works. I love the VTubers latex. I finally have actual latex here on its way. Oh, nice! Should have it in 30 or 40 more days. Oh, that's so cool. Well, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, I love the shiny suit as well. I'm very happy with it. I haven't worn my actual latex in a long time though. I do wanna try it on again soon though. I'm still debating if I want to wear it next week for Gear and Dance. I kind of do, but also I'm not really sure. Wait, why can't I go here? Wait, why is this blocked off? Oh, Twitch chat are deciding my fate. Oh, that's why I'm not allowed to go there. Okay, okay. Do it. Well, I'm currently thinking of wearing a combination of my wetsuit and my MX gear for Gear and Dance. I feel that's probably what I'm gonna go with, because wetsuits are slightly less hassle than latex. And I'm just too worried about the latex ripping. Wait, did you guys do that? Did you guys make poop come everywhere? All followers instantly poops or vomits thanks to Twitch chat. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Love that. Love that. I appreciate it. You know, if you think my stream is like shit, you can just tell me. You know, just tell me like, hey, your stream is shit, and then, you know, I can maybe like try to change something. But if this is you hinting at that, then it's not really subtle. It's not really subtle. So I have some news. Oh, do you want to share with the class, Cavs, what your news is? Is it good news? Is it bad news? Is it mediocre news? All right. Well, now I guess I can go on a crusade. Oh wait, there's more poop here. Oh wait, maybe I should just look if there's actually even more poop somewhere else, because you guys pooped all over the place. See, Bleep poops over here, in front of himself sleeping. So you know, I'm not judging. I am British. Wait, you're British? Wow. Okay. Well, you know, good for you. Congratulations for like, you know, owning it and coming out of the British closet. You know, good for you. I'm sure that it must have, you know, taken a lot of courage to admit that you are British. I'm sure that it has taken a lot of courage. So good for you. Alright, let's go on a crusade. Also cute. I'm looking forward to having my gear for Mir. Hopefully it's not this cold in time for Mir. I believe minus 20 degrees would crack it. When is Mir? Isn't that like sometime in like later this year? Like sometime in like July or August? Something like that? That's all I got. I chickened out of the joke. Wait, you wanted to have a different joke? And you chickened out? Now I'm kind of curious what the original joke was going to be. Hey, Trix, hello. How are you? Have I died yet? No, I don't think so. I think I just inspired you, actually. You and some others that were, like, you know, close to you. Okay, I don't like this weapon, but it is kind of powerful, I feel. But it's also really slow, so I don't really like it. I see .dog at a Dutch company is $5.99 the first year. The second year is $59.99. Yeah, exactly. See, so, and the thing is, I mean, I have a domain. I have a .site domain, which I'm kind of sorry that I kind of regret getting that one. I use that for my URL shortener, and I kind of regret getting that, because it's actually not really easy to, like, you know, remember or to like type it in, because that was like my thing. Like, I want to have a shortened version of like a domain so that I can use a URL shortener and it's like easy to type in. But it's actually not really easy to type, because every time I want to use it myself, I need to look up like, oh wait, how do I type it again? But now all of my short URLs are on that domain, and I don't feel that I can transfer them over, because then all of them will break. Which I guess is not necessarily the worst thing, because, you know, they're not that popular that people use them all the time. But, well, I would have to go into like a lot of places and then change those URLs again. Because then I could just cancel that domain and then get like the .dog domain and then not pay like, you know, $1 million each year in domains. His joke was stolen by the British Museum. The joke couldn't enter the country because it didn't have a valid passport. After, you know, Brexit. It's in November. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I was like, yeah, isn't Mir like always in like the end of the year? But yeah, November it can also be kind of cold already, I guess. Yeah. But I would love to see your suit, Marmalizer, whenever you get it. I'm not sure if you are in the Discord or not, but if you are, feel free to post a picture there. I would love to see it. We have a kink educational channel, where you can give yourself access to if you are 18 years or older, which goes for everyone in chat, of course. And you can discuss, you can discuss all things kink. Well, mind you, it's not like a dating channel, so it's not like a channel to post nudes and to you know, hook up. But yeah, you can share like, you know, kink experiences and kink stories and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh wait, do we have any new followers somewhere? We do actually, yeah, we have a follower there. Okay, let's go that path. Chicago has had some brutal weather this year, like a foot of snow right before Thanksgiving. Oh, wow. Yeah, I believe, like, you know, most places of the US, I've seen so many people with, like, you know, pictures of massive layers of snow. Like, you know, intense, like, you know, layers of snow, which is kind of cool, but also, you know, I've heard, like, temperatures that are extremely low, so that's, of course, not so cool, but, you know, the thick layers of snow is kind of cool to see. I'll be personally checking you in. Well, people can check themselves in these days into the kink educational channel. In the onboarding process, they can do that. Right, I'm gonna kill everyone because I want to get a new follower. I heard hey, I'm not sure who it is. I'll check out who said that in 1 second. I first need to try and survive here. So give me 1 second. Boom, there you go. Is there a link to your Discord? Yeah, oh, well, there you go. There it is. Yeah, thank you, Trix. It was minus 28 degrees on my way to work the other day. Minus 28? Heck. That's crazy. Big Gay Bear, hello, hello, hello. What's orange? It sounds like a parrot. An orange parrot? I don't know. A talking orange? An annoying orange? I don't know. You tell me. A carrot! Oh, you know, yeah, I get that. I get that. Hang on. Yep. Well done. That was actually, yeah, that was good. I don't think I thought of that. But welcome in. How are you? Alright, so we got a new follower already. So chat, if you guys want to join my cult, after this crusade ends, we can do another follower raffle. And any of you who are in chat who are not members of my cult already, or have been in the past, you can join the raffle to become part of my delicious cult, where I will know for sure I will not kill you with terrible food. That will not happen. That has never happened in the past. Any stories or claims of that happening in the past have falsely been advertised. Grossly been misunderstood. It's fake news. I have not killed my followers with deadly food whatsoever. That has never happened. Also, I'm gonna kill myself in a bit because these characters are kind of tricky. See, yeah. Oh no, wait. Oh wait. Oh no, wait. I don't have to. I can just give up and leave because I don't want to sacrifice anyone. Roll the clip. No. My jokes are tame today. I think you can do exclamation mark dad joke, and then you can actually get a dad joke. All right, chat. Well, that was quicker than I thought. But if you guys want, we can do a follower raffle right now. I'm okay. How about you, Pepper? I'm also good. Yeah, I'm also good. Oh, you guys are deciding my fate again. Is it gonna be that everyone's gonna poop all over the place again? Is that gonna be my fate? Like it was last time? Passwords are like condoms. If I'm the first person to tell you not to reuse them, then something has already gone catastrophically wrong. Maybe I should, the next missionary can't fail thanks to Twitch chat. Oh, well, that's actually kind of convenient. I'm gonna use that at work. Wait, Bleep, is that the clip? The clip that's AI generated and not real, where I did not kill half of the followers? Is that the one? Oh wait, he's already level 2. Oh wait, okay, wait, can I interact, right, walk, pet, name? Oh, pet. Oh wait, I can pet them. I can pet the Yakish. Oh, I didn't know that. I can ride them, I can walk, I can pet them. Oh wow. I didn't know that. Okay, wait, I need to pet them. Okay, how do I bring a level 2 Yakish to the board though? Name, walk. Oh wait, take it for a walk. Okay, you come with me. Come with me. Because I need to take you to the board of Barack. Barack Hussein. Okay, my worst joke. What's the difference between love, true love, and showing off? Spitting, swallowing, and gargling. Wow. Hey, White Fiercely, welcome in. New DLC. It is, yeah. It released last week, kind of by surprise. But yeah. Ah, look, I now unlocked a llama-ish to buy from Barack. Well done, youngster. A fine ranching specimen. And I found a new ranch animal for you too. There we go. Okay, what do we have on the board? Bring a level 2 llama-ish to Barack's quest board. Well, I guess we can do that. I probably have enough wool for a llama-ish. So let's get that. Then let's bring that back. Oh, more poop. Oh yeah, we had a oh yeah, chat, let's do a follower raffle. Who wants to does anyone want to become a member of the cult? Because we can do a follower raffle. BRB getting ready for work. Alright, no worries, Marmalizer, no worries. Good luck at work. If you have some time, I'm gonna do a follower raffle right now. If you want to become a member of my cult, you can join in just a few seconds. Poppy, please spare me. You can do so by interacting with the overlay on Twitch. There should be like a little overlay. You need to set up your follower first, so you need to customize it first, and then you can by interacting with it, you can become a follower or a cult member. I'm an adorable purple bat. You are, yes. You are. Alright, we got one participant. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if anyone else anymore. Oh, we got 2. There we go. We got 2. Before I pass away, can you get me to mate with someone? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, do you have someone in mind, or shall we have Twitch decide? Shall we leave it up to Twitch fate? Alright, we got 2 followers or two participants. I'm gonna give it 1 second. Twitch can vote. Alright. We can do that. Gonna give it a couple more seconds. If you want to join, now's your chance. Cavs once. I'm not sure if you are. Are you in the cult, Cavs? I'm not sure if you are. I'm not sure if you are in the cult, Cavs. So then you should join the raffle so that you can become a member of the cult, and then we can we can wed you to tricks. We can what's that thing that they do in like certain cultures? We can out wed you. All right, 3 participants going once, going twice. Drum roll. Who is it gonna be? Where's my drum roll? There it is. It is the Marmalizer. Congratulations, you are now in my cult. All right, your traits randomized are estivation. You sleep all summer. Wow. Summer is the best season, and then you sleep all summer. That's like wasting an entire season. Perfect prisoner, gains loyalty each day they are in prison. Oh, okay. Kinky. And strong constitution, heals 50% faster when sick and in bed rest. Okay. Well, maybe I should send you to prison though, but then because you know apparently that's what you like. I'm gonna have you Undertaker. No tasks available. Okay, I'm gonna have you tend the farms. I'm gonna see if I can buy another, if I can get another follower though. Maybe we can have another follower. Then we still have a space for calves. Wait, is this Manon? Wait, no, that's one of those rod followers. We don't want that. We want actual followers.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
CodeFX just gifted 1 subs. OMG, such deliciousness, purple heart.
CodeFX, thanks so much for gifting a sub to Nailu. Thank you. I can appreciate it. Welcome on in. It's a meat slave. Alright. Thank you so much, CodeFX. Also, that was for sure.
Cheeky.
That was a cheeky gift sub. But thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome on in. And Nailu, if you happen to be here, enjoy those emotes and ad-free viewing and all that jazz. Someone is getting sacrificed for sleeping. Let's see. Rituals. We wanted to do... What did we have to do? Oh yeah, we had to do a fast. But then we lose loyalty. I'm not sure if I want that. But then we also gained loyalty because they were happy that I did that. So I guess we'll have to do that. I guess I don't really have another choice. I'm just giving my followers what they want. Alright, and I'm also gonna see if I can already resurrect someone again. We can, perfect. Let's see, we're now gonna bring back Tom, I think. Because we already had Thordula, we had Preacher. And now we have Tom back in the sort of love triangle that was going on between the 3 of them. Alright. White Fiercely, thanks so much for the contribution to the totem. Let's see. I interrupted Preacher, yeah, because they had a quest for me. Wow, you did it! Truly, you are without flaw. I'm grateful, a great leader. Well, thank you. And now I am. All right, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get another follower somewhere. Wait, why is Tom Jula looking so old? Oh wait, no, they're not looking old. They just look like that, but they kind of. I thought they were old. All right. Made me first. Well, I was gonna see if I could get. I was gonna see if I could get calves in here, so you guys could mate together. Oh whoa! Look at my llama-ish. That's so cute. Okay, so llama-ish also just gives like regular wool. Oh wait, I also need to pet. Wait, I also need to pet. Giving all the love to my animals. Alright, then also some food. Alright, also let's save before I forget. We gotta do the dance with no pants. Wait, why is there so much poop and vomit everywhere again? Wait, why is everyone vomiting? Wait, are you sick? If you are sick, then go get some sleepies. Sleep? Yeah, get some sleep. Wait, Trix also is with Sin. Let's see. I can't get your Sin though. Divine Inspiration unlocked. I know, but I can't unlock anything anymore because everything is like already unlocked. Alright, oh wait, I also had to go on a missionary because they would definitely not fail. So I'm gonna send Pritje on a missionary to get, let's see, what do we want? Curse Ubark. Charge Shard. Oh, let's get some Rotburn because we kind of need that. So let's get that because we need that for when winter comes, which I actually coincidentally is right now. So we kind of need it almost right now. Almost, I'm gonna take the Confession of Trix because I need some Sin. Tell me, Trix, have you done anything naughty lately? Trust me, it won't leave this little confession booth. You can just tell me what naughty things you've been up to. And I will absolve you of your sin. After all the naughty things that you've done. Alright, let's go on a crusade. Wait, actually, can I get something here? Oh, I cannot. Okay. Let's go on a crusade. Where hopefully we can get another follower. Although, wait, maybe the guy here has a new follower instead of the rotten thingy. No, it's still the same. Alright, never mind. I think we can still only go... Wait, we have 17, right? Requires... Oh, 18. Wait, isn't there one that requires 16? Sacrifice level 4 follower to open. Oh! No, I don't want that. Okay, well then in that case we'll just go to the other one. Is it still rotten over there? Yeah, the follower that I could get is still a rotten follower. Alright. Let's see, what do we have? Ouch. Wait, what weapon do I have? Oh, I got a teeny tiny sword, which is kind of not really impressive, but I guess I'll have to deal with that. Also, after this crusade chat, I think I'm gonna... Oh no, Trix has died of old age. Wait, how old were you? Why did the game not warn me? Well, we might have to resurrect you because, you know, imagine if you were already married and then, you know, you were just married and then you died. That would also be kind of heartbreaking to whoever you got married to. So we need to play God and we need to just fix that. Boom. Very old, that's why I told you to make me. Wait, but how did you know that? Because you saw yourself walking around? Or can you see that in the in the Twitch overlay? Can you like see statistics for your follower? Uh-oh, I only have one more heart. Crap. I feel that I'm not really doing so well on my crusades. Maybe they've become more difficult, or I'm just like a bad gamer. I'm not sure. Oh, come on. All right. Well, we'll try again. Well, we'll try again after a little break because I do wanna grab a new drink because I am getting thirsty. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna pause the game, and I'll grab a new drinky, and then we'll try again. Oh wait, you guys are deciding my fate. Okay, I'll wait for that. I'll wait for you guys to decide my fate because I don't know what happens if I pause the game and then I leave. I'm not sure what happens. Oh, we got a snow lamb. Ooh, 100%. Nice. Nice, nice. The follower has pooped out something special. Oh. I wonder what it could be. We got some special poop. Wait, that's a weird sentence. Where is it though? Maybe it's down here. I don't see something special yet. I'm still drinking Long Island iced tea. It's still from the same bottle. Nice. It was pretty good though. It was pretty good. Wait, why is that a sin baby? Follower. Follower is a descendant of Arcade and Thordula. Strong constitution and pedigree 2. Okay, what are we gonna call this this follower? You know what? Because they are kind of green. I like that. Let's call them Minty. Let's call them Minty because they are kind of greenish and they are a descendant of Arcade, which, you know, it checks out. It's the last of it. There's so much booze in it that it doesn't go bad. Oh yeah, yeah, fair. Yeah, it was funny though. I know that there's a lot of like booze in it, but when I tasted it, it didn't taste like very it didn't taste like very boozy, you know? Like it didn't taste super strong. Which is not like a bad thing. Like I'm not. Hey, wait, why are you here? Why are you outside of the thing? You should be within the confines of the little thing here. Release in ranch. There you go. Ranch is overcrowded. Animals will feel overwhelmed. Oh no! Wait. Maybe I can. Wait. Let me place some posts. I don't want my animals to feel overwhelmed, because that's already something that I do. Let's make it somewhat bigger, and then can I... Oh, there we go. It already makes it bigger. Perfect. Actually, let's see. How far can we go? That. Let's see. Remove ranch fence. This one. There we go. Now they have some more space. Done. Then I also need to shear it. That's the whole idea. Usually it's like mostly mixer, but this is the other way around. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna save the game real quick, chat. I'm gonna give you guys some music to listen to, and then I'm gonna grab a new drink myself. No Long Island iced tea because I don't have that, and it's a school night. So we won't be doing that, but I'm just gonna grab myself a drink. You guys also grab yourself a drink, maybe a snack, or just look in the mirror because you guys are all snacks. And yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Catch some fish, or try to play some Plinko on the BRB scene, and I'll see you when I return. I'll be right back. Right, I'm already back, but I'm gonna wait for the last Plinkos to drop. Oh, Tricks, that was so close. It was literally balancing on the edge. All right. Oh, wait, wrong button. This button. There we go. Hello, I'm back. Hello, chat. I have returned. What did I miss? School night. That's so cute to say it that way, by the way. Yeah, I always say that. Even though I'm not going to school, so technically it's not a school night, but still, it's a school night. Also, I'm not gonna pretend to be a saint and say that I never drink on a school night, but you know, still. All right. So I got myself a teeny tiny treat. I got myself some yeah, what do you call this? How would you call this? I got myself some licorice crayons, I'd say. Licorice crayons, which I think is a very Dutch candy. In fact, I was in Belgium a couple of weeks ago for an event that I went to. And I went to we arrived on Friday afternoon. We arrived at our B&B. And you know, since I was gonna stay there until like Monday morning, I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna be here for like an entire weekend. I wanna like get myself some treats. So I went to the nearest supermarket, and I was looking around at like, you know, the candy aisle, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a huge fan of like licorice. Let's get myself like, you know, a bag of like licorice. But I couldn't find any. So I was like, wait, do Belgian people, do they not like, you know, do they not like licorice? Because I was actually looking for these sort of like, you know, crayon licorices, but they didn't have those. But they just didn't have any licorice in general. So I guess maybe Belgians haven't discovered the deliciousness that is Dutch licorice. I still go to school, but I am on the good side of the classroom. Yeah, technically for you it is a school night. Tom Jula, leader, I'm all grown up. You have guided me and shown me your light. I'm ready to serve you. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, Tom Jula, you have already been created, so you are good the way you are. Although I'm not a huge fan of your appearance, because you kind of look like an elderly. But you know, this is what the game. Wait, wolves? We got this wolf. Okay, that's really cute though. Oh, that's so cute. But this is what it looks like. But this is so cute. But this is what it looks like. But this is so cute. Okay, we're gonna go with the wolf. That's so cute. And he's got the animal lover paw print trait, so that makes it even better. And with the wider eyes, love those. Yeah, those, yeah. They are really good. But they're kind of a little bit too good because I keep eating them. Like I can't just have, you know, one. I need to have like, you know, 10. It's cute how they're all huddled up around the fire. See, 5% damage increase for the next crusade. Oh, well, I guess I can use that. We do have some licorice stuff, but it's definitely not very common. Next time I can bring you some cursed candy. Wait, what's cursed candy? What's cursed candy? I'm intrigued. I would love to try some cursed candy. I guess. I'm not sure if I'm not sure, but I'm willing to try it. Also, that supermarket that I went to, that was like close to the B&B. I went there also last time because I had an Airbnb last time in like the same street. So I went to that same supermarket, and last time I already noticed this, and they still had this, and I have an opinion about this. But this particular supermarket, they had a TikTok shelf. And I saw this last time, and I was like, wait, they have a shelf dedicated to like products that are famous on TikTok. And I don't know. I had an opinion about that. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, like a serious supermarket having a TikTok shelf. Yeah, I don't know. Cursed candy sounds like sprouts. Brussels sprouts coated with chocolate. Ew, no. That actually sounds really bad. All right, we're gonna go on a crusade. We're gonna try one of the new ones. Maybe I have more luck there. Oh wait, maybe there's actually a new follower here. No, it's still a rotten guy. Let's see, where do we go? We go here. We have some candy in shapes that are like, why? Oh, we have, here in the Netherlands, we have, droplullen, which is basically licorice dicks. And they look, well, they literally look like dicks. And you know, I mean, I love licorice. I love dicks, so, you know, I like them. But yeah, it's a pretty bold candy. Today at work, our office manager, she came in, and she was like, yeah, I have this idea of maybe, you know, since the company exists for, like, you know, we celebrated our 10th anniversary, I'm thinking maybe it would be fun to go on like a weekend trip with some coworkers. How would you feel about that? And I was like, yeah, I guess the idea sounds fun. You know, it depends on, like, I told her, like, yeah, my weekends are usually pretty busy, but, you know, depending on when and where and how expensive, I mean, you know, it sounds fun. But, like, the thing is, you know, like, it sounds fun, and I'm a pretty chill and open guy. Like, I don't really, like, shy away from, like, you know, like I'm not necessarily like a shy guy. Like, if I'm like comfortable around people, I don't mind like walking around naked or like taking a shower or like doing all those kind of things. But I'm kind of like, knowing my coworkers, I feel that they are not necessarily the same. So I'm very curious, like, how is that gonna work? Like, do we all get like separate rooms? Like, how do they plan on making that happen? Idea sounds horrible. Practically, it sounds worse than horrible. I mean, listen, I like most of my coworkers. They're nice. They're nice people. I can get along with them. Not everyone, but like, you know, most people. Well, I mean, I can get along with everyone. But some people better than others. But yeah, I'm just not really sure. Yeah, I'm just not necessarily sure, like, the like, if it wouldn't be like awkward or something. How expensive are they not going to pay? Well, I mean, she said that her plan was to, she said, like, that she was gonna try to see if they could, like, you know, pay for the, like, accommodation and the travel, and then we had to pay ourselves for, like, you know, food and drinks, and, if we were gonna, like, you know, go out clubbing or whatever. Which, I mean, you know, if it's acceptable that I'm not gonna go out clubbing until the middle of the night, then sure, because knowing my coworkers and knowing what happened last Christmas party when I already went home, I'm like, yeah, I don't necessarily need that for an entire weekend. Nor even like one day, because that's why I went home early during the Christmas dinner. So that's also a little thing that I kind of need to take into consideration. What? What is this rot spreading across my mountain? Is this your doing, foul god? You spread this burning rot to drive us away from our home. Cuff. You will not win. I will stop you. I will be your greatest test and you will fail. Feed the fire or the flock. Give me all the rot burn you hoard or all the food which feeds your followers. No, that's... Oh, I hate that. Oh, actually, that's actually not too bad, though. You can have all the rot burn. That's fine. Because I had someone on a crusade. I had someone on a crusade that's gonna get me some new anyway, so that's okay. Oh, I like my coworkers, and that's why they stay coworkers. You know, honestly, some of my coworkers, I kind of was thinking about, like, maybe asking them if they would like to go for, like, you know, drinks sometimes, like, after work. But I also know them, and I kind of feel that, I don't know, I kind of feel that they are not necessarily open for something like that. And I'm like, you know, I mean, I don't necessarily need to become like, you know, super close friends with my coworkers, but I also don't mind, you know, getting to know some of them a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I do spend, like, let's be real. I feel that I do spend more time with my coworkers than I do with my partner. So, like, getting along with them and maybe, like, you know, spending some time getting to know them, I don't necessarily think that's, like, a bad idea. Because I see them, I mean, I see them more often than I see my own partner, so... You don't have any food? Well, I do have food, because I mean, we have a farm, so there's, like, tons of food. The furnace is almost empty. Well, okay, well, that kind of sucks, but hopefully whoever is on this crusade or on this missionary, hopefully they will return soon with more Rotburn. Wait, where do I go? This way? Oh yeah, there you go. By the way, has anyone already tried out the new Dead by Daylight chapter? I haven't gotten it yet, but I am very excited because it's a Stranger Things chapter 2 or Stranger Things part 2 or whatever it's called. You can play as, I believe you can play as Dustin or 11 as survivors, and I think you can play as Vecna. Again, I don't know how they like, you know, how they sort of war on that, but you can play as Vecna again as a killer. I haven't gotten it yet though. I think it came out like yesterday or today maybe, not sure. I think yesterday. Oh, what's this? A new tarot card? Receive double the health when healing. Love that. Old version, I guess. Yeah, because they already had, like, Vecna in the game, but it was, you know, it was technically the Dungeons and Dragons Vecna, so not Stranger Things Vecna, but still. Quiet spark bulb, crackling with trapped lighting. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, do we have... Oh, we have a follower right here. Perfect. Love that. What's this? Wool, I think? And then the final boss. Alright, that sounds good. Let's go... Yeah, let's go here. We can get a new follower. Unless it's a rot follower. That would kind of... Oh, no, I don't think it is. So, if any of you still want to become a member of the cult, well, bear with. You know, assuming that I don't die right now, then we can do another follower raffle in a little bit. I always forget that I have that, I always forget that I have that Y ability that I can use. Minty was neglected for a day. I'm out on a crusade. How can I take care of my kids? Or the kids in the cult? If I'm out on a crusade, that's like, I can't do everything myself. There's lots of other adults in the cult. They can also take care of the kids. Alright. Moving on. What is this? Oh, oh, no. I thought it was something else. Okay, I did get wool, though. Right now, we have to fight a boss again. Well, at first we have to go through the entire thing, but then after that we have to fight a boss. He dies freezing cold, warm them up using the baptismal bath before they freeze completely. Oh, I received 30 seconds of invincibility. Oh, thanks, Twitch chat. That's actually really helpful. Alright, let's quickly move on while I still have invincibility. Wait, why do those not die? Wait, do I have to kill the thing as well? Or like, what is it? Oh wait, do I have to kill all of them at once before it sort of works? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, melee attack that rolls for freeze enemies. Vampiric sword. Let's go with that. Okay, I still have that, but then... Okay, I guess I like this one better. Let's see, do we want to go up or down? Ouch. Oh, what's this? Yield to full health. A random follower dies. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm working my way to get more followers. Then I'm not gonna kill a random follower just to go to full health. I mean, sure, I could use full health, but not at that price. I like the popping sounds. That's actually funny. Wait, what's that? Oh, leader, thank you. They trapped me and... Oh, I'm hurt, but I'm still one of your missionaries. I'll make it home. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Preacher was actually working on getting us the Rodburn. Well, yeah, make it home, because we need that. We need that Rodburn, otherwise everyone will die. And it'll be your fault. Wait, what's this? Wait, what's this? Is this not the monster? Drop. Pick up. It's a puzzle. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, this one drops that. Okay. This one drops those two. Then it ignites that one again. Okay, wait. Now that's gone. Then this one... No! Wait, that doesn't drop the middle one? Okay, that brings those two back. Wait, can I actually grab this? No. Okay, wait. We don't want that. Then we do this. Okay, then that's gone. Then we do this one. Guess that makes sense. Then we do that one. Okay, but now... Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, wait. I'll figure it out, chat. I'll figure it out. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, now this one is open. Wait, and now I can probably place this. There we go. That, I guess, summons the monster that we have to fight. Oh, wait, or not? Wool of the Scholar. Wool of the Stargazer. Wait, that's it? Choose blueprint. Choose stone blocks. No, I'll go with the blueprint. Sparkling pillar. Buzzing with energy. Wait, that's it? There's no monster? Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Alright. Well, that was kind of easy, in a way. Alright. Give attention to the kiddos. Yeah, I'll take care of my cult. I'll make sure that they get what they need. First, let's work on some heat. There we go. Then we had Minty. Where's Minty? Where's baby Minty? Oh wait, Midime is cold. Can I? I can inspire him. I mean, I lit the furnace. Oh, wait, I need a baptismal bath. I don't have those. Wait, can I build that? Let's see. Faith. Was it in Faith? No, followers, I think. Oh, wait, Woolhaven, because it's DLC. Baptismal bath. I do have enough stuff to make that, so let's build that. What would be a good place for that? Let's build that. Let's build that right here. I think this would be, like down here would be a nice place. Like here. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna quickly build that myself. Oh, look, Meron is gonna help me. Love that. So Chad, what do you guys have planned for the weekend? I know it's only Wednesday, but do you guys have anything planned for the weekend? Alright, a sign. Me die. Go into the baptismal bath. Boom. Soak your ass and get warm again. You woke me die up and disturbed their sleep for the night, but they're also no longer freezing, so I mean... Would you rather be in bed and freeze, or would you rather... Well, not die? No plans. Another weekend, we just had one. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. You have a weekend, and then you have another one. And it keeps going like that. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of the way it goes. Alright, Cavs, are you still in chat? Are you still in chat, Cavs? Because I can do a follower raffle if you still want to become part of the cult. Or anyone else, of course. If anyone else wants to become part of the cult, then you can also join in on the raffle. Alright, let's see. Oi! Alright, well that's a good way to introduce yourself. Alright, let's do a follower raffle, chat. Anyone who wants to join the cult, use the Twitch overlay thingamajig, whatever it's called. Use that. And you get a chance to become part of my cult. Oh, look at that. We already have 2 joining. Well, that's quick. All right, we got 2 people joining. Anyone else who wants to join our cult? Going once. Going twice. Well, I say hello to my doggo who just sits up and looks at me, asking for attention. All right, let's end the raffle. And the winner of becoming a part of the one and only Delicious Cult is gonna be, drum roll, White Fiercely, congratulations! And Cavs, I'm so sorry. Oh, poor Cavs. I do like your follower though, that's cute. Alright, let's see. You are a germaphobe. You don't like germs. You are a hedonist. And you're also a bit of a jerk. You're a bit of a jerk. So there's that. Well, you know, if you are too much of a jerk, I will just put you in the prison. So, you know, there's that. Right, let's see if we already can get a proper follower from this guy here. No, it's still a rotten follower. Alright, so we unlocked another one of these statues. And can we? Yeah, there we go. We can do another one. Bury Rule of the Scholar, yes. You're here, the last lamb to fall. You're finally here. Is Serial as intended? I want to go home. I want to go home. This isn't home anymore. Okay, well then, I don't know what is, but... Oh, look, we completed the progress bar, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure. Our flock returns, and so does the pain. Hunted, slaughtered, we have suffered. And now our suffering spreads across the mountain. But my strength returns too. The power of winter grows. Oh, wait, it becomes even colder? Oh, winter too. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. Winter has grown stronger and a great storm spread across the lands. Blizzards will strike, howling and furious. They can be dispelled if you are prepared. I will improve your furnace, my shepherd. Well, thank you. That's kind. Oh, and now we can get more stuff. Oh, well, that's actually good. I do like that. I do like that. All right. Well, we'll take that. Boom. Winter rages and the cult must weather the storm. Blizzards may occur and wreak havoc in your base. Fill the furnace in order to dispel them. Alright, the blizzard has started, so I guess, wait, someone is happy to see some snow. Okay, let's see how I dispel the snow. Clear blizzard. 60 rot burn. I don't have that much. I don't have that much rot burn. Jeez. Wait, can I make some though? I can, but it's not like it's cheap. But let's make some because I could definitely use some. Oh, look at that! Buried follower has been resurrected thanks to Twitch chat. Aw, thanks Twitch chat. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? Exorcism altar, Rodburn. Oh, a Rodburn mine. That would be good. Medic station, industrial decorations, butcher's block, and a hutch. Let's get the Rodburn mine, because that would actually be good. Because we need that. So we need someone working in the Rodburn mine. Right, now we can finally get more stuff again. Oh no! Meron has died from the rot. Which, you know, was to be expected. Alright, can I build one of those mines? Oh, I can, actually. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna build that. We're gonna build that right... right... Wait, I'm stuck. My game was stuck. Or my building was stuck. Let's build that down here in the other area. Let's build that right here. Putting in that, like, here, I guess. That's a good place for it. Also, someone died, so I probably should bury them. Oh, wait, actually, harvest meats. Because I still needed to, Oh, we also got some rotburn for that. Oh, that's perfect. I also needed to, Oh, wait. Listen. Leader, I've returned safe from my missionary and brought an offering. I managed to find 29 rotburn while on my mission. Well, thank you, teacher. That's actually great. Wait, how much do we have? Do we have enough to dispel the blizzard? No, not yet. But we're kind of close though, so that's good. Let's oh yeah, let's actually tend my animals. This is one thing in this game that I do find kind of tricky, is that you like need to do all these things. But yeah, like we just noticed when I was on my crusade, then the cult still goes on. So then it can happen that, like a cult member like dies or something bad happens. And I can't really take care of it because I'm on my crusade. So that's kind of a little bit annoying. Okay, actually, let's do a sermon because my loyalty is kind of going a little bit low. So I need my people to become loyal again. Okay, our cult is doing a little bit better now, though. We have more people than we had last stream, so that's good. That's good. I like that. Let's see. What do we still... Hey, what's this? Might as Thief out. Increase the silent level for any weapons. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Boom. Give me better weapons. Alright, perfect. Then can we also perform a fire burning ritual? Let's see, where is that? Enter into flame to increase the cult's fate. Locks cult warmth at full for 1 day. Yeah, that's what we want. We got enough for that, so let's do that. Right, that also, I think that also increased our loyalty. Can we already resurrect the fellow? We can. So we should be able to resurrect Trix again. Where are you? Here you go. You weren't even that old. You were 47. That's not that old, right? Alright, perfect. Is the mine already finished? It is not, actually. Why is nobody... Can I have someone... Hey, Lakashi, come work on the mine. Work? Build. Go build the mine. No, not that way. You're walking the wrong way. The mine is down here. Okay, I guess I'll have to do everything myself. My disciples are not really helpful. I think you can't do anything in the blizzard. Oh, is that the thing? Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Alright. So we got that. Can I put anyone at work here? Or can they also not do that? Leader, the crops won't grow in winter. We must be ready to butcher the ranch animals to survive. No, we're not gonna butcher the ranch animals. There's enough food for you guys. You should be okay. Don't worry. Work. Mine rot burn. Are you crazy? We're in the middle of a blizzard. There's no way I can work. Okay, well then you guys stay huddled up and don't work. It's fine. How long is this blizzard gonna last, though? I hope not too long. Do we have some space? Oh, we actually have some space here. Okay, good. So we need to bury someone again. Want me to look it up? No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it'll. I see at the top thing at the clock that it'll. It looks like it's gonna be over soon. 98%. Nice, not bad. Yeah, I think it's already over. Let's see, we have some decorations that are new. Let's make them red or seen or whatever you want to call it. I hate it when there's an icon there. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I think it's already, yeah, I think it's already over. Cool, so then let's have someone... oh wait, Minty, I need to probably take care of the little baby. Can I butcher the other cult members for food? No, you cannot. In fact, I'm gonna have you mine some Rotburn for having that attitude. Oh wait, you can pick some grapes, because apparently some things have still grown before the winter started. I gotta go have all the fun. No worries, Cavs. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm sorry that we couldn't get you a follower, but maybe next time. I'll make sure. We'll make sure that you can become a member of the cult. No worries. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Right. Let's see. Get this going. That's a mate me? Oh, you wanna mate someone else? All right, you guys. I'm gonna wait. Can we? Oh, we can't do that now. We'll have to wait until the next day, until everyone has slept. I'm not gonna wake everyone up in the middle of the night, because then they get cranky, and we don't want that. Oh, tricks contributed to the totem, which I believe finishes it. So let's see what we're gonna get. It's gonna be food, I think. Oh wow, lots of food as well. Look at that. Alright, wait, do I already have a level 2 llama-ish? I do... Yeah, I do have a level 2 llama-ish, so I can actually bring that to Barak to finish my quest. Follow me, little llama! I'm gonna take you to Barak. Then when we come back, I hope everyone is awake again. We can hold a sermon, and we can... We can find a... Well, you guys can find a partner for tricks. Oh, look! We now get a cowish! That's so cute. Fine ranching specimen. I found a new ranch animal for you too. It's a little cow. That's so cute. Love that. All right, I am gonna bring you back though first. Oh wait, actually no. I can buy the cow. If I have enough. Oh yeah, I have enough wool for that. Perfect. Then I start a new quest, and I will take my cute little llama and I'll bring it back. I still need to feed a Yakish some meat, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen if I do, because I'm kind of afraid that if I feed it some meat, that it said that it'll go feral, and I'm not sure if it's gonna like kill the other animals. I'm not sure if I want that. Feeding meat turn them feral. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm not sure if I want that. Do we have space? We do have space, so I'm gonna add the cowish. Look at that! That's so cute. It's a baby cowish. It's so cute. Love that. Oh wait, I can wait. What can I do with the cow? Milk. Oh, I can milk the cow once it's grown up. That's so cute. Let's shear the Yakish. You can milk a cow. Yeah, you can. Yeah. I still don't know what this thing does, but I'm not gonna give it my I'm not gonna give it my gold, because I have to work hard for it. Also, let's actually save the game. I haven't saved it in a little while. All right, let's bring everyone together in the temple or in the church building thingy. The temple, because it's a temple altar. I just saw. Then I think after that I'm gonna slowly wrap things up, because I want to take a shower before going to bed, because I don't want to be a stimky puppy when I go to when I work on site at a client's tomorrow. I don't want to be stimky. Follower wedding ceremony. Do we have enough materials for that? We do, actually. Alright, we are gonna marry... where are you? Tricks. To, and I'm gonna let you guys decide to whom. So you can vote. You guys can vote on who you want Tricks to marry. One vote in. Get your votes in, people. Get your votes in. This is an important decision. 2 votes in. Just gonna give it a couple more. Still 2 votes in. Going once. Going twice. I think that's it. Alright, Trix, you want to know who you are gonna marry? It's gonna be, drum roll. What, furiously? Well, congratulations! So happy for you two! Yay, everyone's happy! Love that! So you go from an online stream to a water stream? Well, yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. I'm not gonna stream my shower though. Because that would be yeah, that would be for like a different site, I think. That would not be suitable for Twitch if I stream my my shower. All right, let's see. We can, what can we unlock? Butcher's block. Oh yeah, we had to unlock the butcher's block, right? Even though I don't want to. I don't want to kill all my animals, but the game wants me to do that. Use to slaughter animals for meat. I don't want to slaughter my animals though. Wait, what's this? Hutch. Can be placed inside a ranch so animals can breed. Oh, look at that. Okay, well that's kind of nice. I do think I need more ranch space though. All right, let's quickly inspire people. Let's see. Can I inspire more people? Oh, reassure. Someone was feeling a little bit sad. I believe, thank you for the totem contribution. All right. I do think I'm gonna wrap up there because I know myself. If I'm gonna like keep on playing, then I'm gonna get into like an entire rabbit hole again. Crap. Because that's the thing with this game. Like if you don't just like save the game and then leave, you're gonna fall into a rabbit hole. Okay, I'm gonna quickly build the butcher's block. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget that. Although, wait, maybe I don't have enough. Maybe I don't have enough space. Or enough materials. Oh, wait, here we go. Ranch fence, ranch, butcher's block. Oh, yeah, I just have enough space. Okay, I don't want to build it, though, but I guess I have to. Do I have to place it inside the ranch? No, so I can put it, like, behind it. So, like, here. There we go. Perfect. All right, then I'm going to save the game now. Because otherwise I'm gonna keep falling into a rabbit hole of doing things again. Because I would love to keep playing, but like I said, I don't want to. Last few days I've been going to sleep like way too late, like past midnight, and having to wake up early again for work. That's not always a good combination. So I figured let's try and unwind, at least in time, so I can take a quick shower, de-stimkify myself, and then relax a little bit before actually sleeping. But that was fun, chat. I'm really, it's funny. I noticed that I'm really like very much back into Cult of the Lamb. It's really, I'm really having a good time. So let us see who is currently streaming live over on Twitch that we can say hello to. Let's see. Oh, various streamers are live. Let's see. I hate that I need to set up my my BTTV on this stream container thingy. It be not me. Do we have any? Let's see. Do we have a lot of any furries that are playing Cult of the Lamb? Let's go to the Cult of the Lamb game category and check out the furry tag. Oh, there's a few. There's a few. Let's see. I always am like, oh wait, that's me when I see myself. Am I not live? Well, I am, but I can't rate myself. That would make Twitch implode if I rate myself. That would make Twitch implode, and we don't want that. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by, White Fiercely. You have a good one. A good evening. Hurry up. I tried it before. You get a don't be silly error. Oh, you do? Okay, that's funny. I'm not sure if I ever tried it though. But yeah, that is funny. Wait, who is this? Twitch is like... Oh wait, these are suggested people that I collab with. But there's also people that I've never viewed or played with before. That's kind of weird that Twitch is like recommending me them. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and raid this streamer. We haven't raided them in a while. They have raided us a couple of times. So let's go ahead and say hi to them. If they're not ending their streams soon though, because they've been live for a little while. But I think we're fine. I think we're fine. If we're gonna be quick, we should be good. So also Bleep, thank you for the combo biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's go here. And we are gonna raid. What's the safe word? Wait, let me type that correctly. What's the safe word? Wait, is that good? I did do it good. There you go. We're gonna raid them. So be sure to say hi to PupAmp, fellow kink educator on Twitch and YouTube. Also a fellow team member of Team Ferocious. And also a puppy. Be sure to send our raid message. This is a delicious raid to them in the chat when you say hi. And then, yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today, chat. I won't be here this weekend most likely because I have plans the upcoming weekend. I'm gonna do some laser gaming with some friends, so that's gonna be fun, and getting some food. He was also here. I see him in the credits. Wait, he was? Wait, did I miss that? Or are the credits just being weird? Did I miss them say hello? He may have Jordan in the background. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, anyway, now we can say hello. Maybe they said something while I was on my break. Let's actually see if they said something today. I can check that. No, they didn't say hi today. Yeah, no, maybe they were in the background. I don't know. Or maybe the thing is just weird. I don't know. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, better hurry. We're about to poof. Yeah, bye, chat. Have a good week. Love your faces. See you next time. Be good. Behave. And all hail cult leaders. Bye.